I think we're live, but Luke's not sure. Hi, everybody. Yeah, okay, now Luke is sure. Hey, welcome to CSM. We're doing it live this afternoon. We're a few minutes behind. We had some things to get ready. As you can see, I am joined here by Emily and Abby, two of our graduating seniors. They're going to help me with a little something after I get done with my talk, but we'll have some fun. So stick around for that. If you tune in a little bit later, you'll enjoy it. But if you don't normally join us for student ministry and you're checking us out on Facebook, this is just kind of a little glimpse into what we do on Wednesdays. Normally, our teaching segment, which I will do first, is pre-recorded, and we post that in the afternoon. And this evening at 7:30, students, we will be having our Zoom call. If you need that address for that Zoom number, just let me know. You can let me know on Facebook, on the Central Student Ministry page. Parents, you should have received that in an email. So I'm going to start us off. We are finishing our last week talking about modern families. And so you kind of, you can see the board behind me, the TV behind me. And so this week we're actually going to be talking about friendships. And I'll explain kind of why that's important. But as we begin, Abby.
Yes.
Abby, how many followers do you have on Instagram?
Okay.
I am sure you're going to beat me.
Probably not.
You definitely will.
Okay. I have 252.
You do beat me.
Okay.
She beats my 171 followers. How many people are you following?
243.
Oh, you still beat me. I have 233. Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Only by 10.
I'll bet our Instagram feeds look very different.
Yeah.
I would hope so. Okay. So my question, Abby, how many of the people who are following you, how many of those people do you feel like you have a real life relationship with? If you had to just guesstimate off the top of your head.
Well, a lot of my followers went up because I enrolled at Morningside, and so I know.
Go Mustangs.
Yeah. And so I know that I'll see them in the fall.
True.
So, I don't really know them yet, but, I kind of know them. So I guess not counting those people.
Not counting
probably
those people.
100 just through school and, through church.
That might be similar to me. I think most of the people who are following me probably attend church here.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of them. So yeah, okay. Let's see. How many of those people, how many of your followers, Abby, would you trust with your most prized possession?
10.
That was instantaneous.
I have
like
a mental
10
list.
You have a mental list?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You guys can follow up with Abby and ask her where you rank on that list. I'm hoping to crack the top 50. That would be fantastic. So we are talking about friends today and followers and people we have relationships with. We're talking about those at the end of our family series because sometimes our family extends beyond our blood relatives. I know a lot of you guys have been through a lot of experiences in life, and some of the most important people who've been with you at that time have been your friends. And so today we're going to talk about how our friends can be like our family and how kind of our church family should be a part of our family as well. So we are going to get into this. So we are going to skip ahead. Colin's on the computer for me. Colin, can you jump ahead to the verse? Go down to Acts 2 for me. There we go. I'm going to read this. This is Acts chapter 2. I'm going to read verses 42 through 47. And this is a picture that God gives us of the church acting like a family. All right? So kind of you can follow along with me on the screen. We'll throw that full screen. Luke's giving me thumbs up. So follow along as I read this. It says, "And they devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and the fellowship, to the breaking of bread and the prayers. And awe came upon every soul, and many wonders and signs were being done through the apostles. And all who believed were together and had all things in common. And they were selling their possessions and belongings and distributing the proceeds to all as any had need. And day by day, attending the temple together and breaking bread in their homes, they received their food with glad and generous hearts, praising God and having favor with all the people. And the Lord added to their number day by day those who were being saved." Ta-da, I've moved. Luke, do you want me to scoot in or am I good? All right. We're doing this live, so we're just figuring it out as we go. So God designed his church not the building, and I think this is an appropriate conversation to have right now, as we do not get to meet in our building together, but God designed his church to be people in relationship with one another. And people who would behave like this. They would embody that kind of community where they would act like family to each other. And God's family should act like family. And so I want you to know right now that your family is probably bigger than you think. And I like to hope that if you are a part of Central, that your family can include the family of people here, the family of God. And so I want to break that down for us really quick, kind of what that looks like. Like, we want the family of God to be the biggest, the most generous, the most forgiving, the most loving, the most affirming family any of us had ever had. And so just like our biological families, we definitely recognize that we're not always perfect. Not all of our families are perfect. Oh, hey, Colin. What's up, dude? We're zooming in. Is this a slow zoom? That's good. That's good. Colin Barnes on the camera, ladies and gentlemen. Doing a great job. He's our expert camera producer. So, not all of our families are perfect, and in the same way, the church is not perfect because the church is not made up of perfect people. But we strive to be the kind of family that God would want us to be. And Acts chapter 2 gives us that picture. It talks about people who are sacrificing for one another. People who are willing to give up not just their personal possessions, but they're willing to give up their time and their energy to care for one another. And I'll tell you guys something. Right now, kind of in this season we're in, where we can't all be together, seeing the church rally around people has been just an incredible thing. On Sunday, we announced an opportunity to help some families in our community. And the outpouring of generosity from our church, the outpouring of help from folks in our community has been incredible. It's a great picture of what God's family can be like. And so I want to give you guys three things to keep in mind. Let's see. Hey, Colin, can you hit that slide for me? Colin, not just a great camera operator, also an expert computer operator. There we go. Okay, so a couple things I want you to keep in mind. Number one, when we think about God's family as our family, I want you to love who's here. I want you to love the people you know from youth group students, parents, loving the people who are with you in the room. We are all part of God's family, and I'll tell you what, I don't care what church you go to, no matter where you're watching this from, we need to love the people around us. We need to love the people in the church as family, even when we struggle. You guys have never argued with your siblings, right?
Never. No.
Yeah, nah.
Nope. Okay. Emily's dad is here. He did not react. All right. Oh, there it is. Okay. He's not supposed to say anything. All right. No, I'm sure not. I never argue with my sisters. Of course not. But we need to love who's here. Just like in our own families, sometimes it's hard to love those people. Somehow we find a way. We need to find a way to love who's here. The other thing is we need to love who's not here. Even the people who aren't part of God's family yet. We need to love them. I once heard somebody say we need to love people into the church, and I think that's a beautiful picture kind of what that extended family can look like as we talk about God's family. And then the last thing, this is kind of the action step for everybody, is to invite someone here. We need to love who's here, love who's not here, and we need to invite someone here. Families are wonderful when families get bigger. And so as more people get invited into those families, and what is beautiful about God's family is it's constantly expanding because it's this message of hope and redemption in the gospel of Jesus Christ that tells people it's not okay where you're at, but Jesus wants to reach down and grab you right there and bring you to a new place where he can make you new. And so we want the church to be a place where we can invite people to come in and kind of find out really what they're missing in their relationship with Jesus Christ. And so here's the thing. I want you guys to understand that right now, in the most weird and bizarre way, it has never been easier to invite people to church. Never. Because to invite someone to church now, you don't have to leave home. You don't even have to leave your PJs. When we say come as you are, it's taken on a whole new meaning lately. Have you guys watched Church in Your Pajamas yet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Me too. All right. You guys, the camera usually only sees me from waist up, so. No, I want to encourage you guys to invite people. We're doing stuff on Wednesday nights. We're doing stuff on Sunday morning. We're still doing church on Sunday mornings. It would be a great thing for you to invite a friend. Text them, call them, say, hey, I want you to tune in at this time. And text them throughout the service. Call them throughout the service. Maybe your neighbors, each open a window. Just yell at each other. Back and forth. I don't care. But it's never been easier to invite someone to church. So hopefully, when the time comes that we're all gathered together again in this building, we'll see some new faces, some new people who heard about God's family from an invitation, were able to check it out online, and then came here and joined us in person. And we could just see God's family continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger. All right, so that's my challenge for you this week. The last thing I want to say kind of with our teaching stuff is normally at this time of the year, we would be wrapping up youth group, but I've decided that we're going to keep going every Wednesday. We're going to have stuff for you every Wednesday. We're going to keep doing our Zoom video calls to check in with you guys every Wednesday. So we want to keep stuff going. So we'll have a new teaching series starting next week that we would love for you guys to check out and to be a part of. Am I missing anything? That's so. A no. Okay. So we're going to shift gears a little bit into a part where I think what's beautiful about family is you can be honest and open with each other, right? So we're going to have a discussion, the three of us, Emily and Abby, and I'm going to be asking them some questions while we eat some incredibly, incredibly hot wings. Go ahead, Colin. And I want to give a special shout out to the YouTube show Hot Ones, which popularized this idea, and they totally gave me this idea. I'm 100% ripping this off from them. Moms and dads, I'll give you a little heads up. As people eat increasingly hotter sauces, that bleep button in their heads gets shut down more and more, and they don't always bleep the channel. So before you all sit down to watch it as a family, heads up, okay? We're taking the idea. I want to give them credit. Not going to endorse the show. All right. So how it's going to work is we're just going to have a conversation, and over time we have 5 wings that we will be eating, and we'll continue to talk. I will challenge you guys to not hit the milk until you absolutely need it. So first off, let's talk about, give me your experience with spicy food. How do you guys feel about spicy foods?
Well,
go ahead, Emily.
The spiciest I usually go is jalapeno poppers, where you cook them and
Sure.
then you wrap them in like crescent roll dough or bacon.
Yeah.
That's really good, and those are like just about where I stop.
Awesome.
Usually.
That are like stuffed
So
with
this
cream
is-
cheese?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yep.
This is going to be so much worse for you. Abby, what do you think? Yeah, pull those microphones in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
You can't be too close on the microphone. You're good.
Okay. Well, I love spicy food.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love eating like hot Cheetos. I
Okay.
don't like Takis, but
Ugh, I agree. Takis are gross.
Yeah,
I don't
but-
care what Colin says.
but my siblings are obsessed. So like I always have that like spicy chip smell in the house. Like, yeah, it's.
What even are Takis? Like, what are they, though?
I don't know. They have like lemon lime like seasoning in them, but then
I
they're
get
like
that
spicy.
they have seasoning, but like, what's under the seasoning?
Chips.
Packing peanuts? What, Colin? A rolled baked tortilla? I highly doubt that. Luke says it's like a Dorito rolled up like a straw. Still sounds gross. So,
Weird.
I like spicy food. I enjoy it. Kristen can attest to the fact that we've tried out some of these spices at our house. So, our first spice we're going to go to is called Howler Monkey. This is the Howler Monkey original sauce, and I believe, let me see, I got my Scoville units. If you don't know, a Scoville unit is how hot something is rated. And if you actually want like a ridiculous internet dive, look up how they measure Scoville units. No joke. It's like people eating them. Like people just eat something and then they're like, oh, this is too hot. I don't get how it all works, but check it out. So Scoville units are measured, measurement of heat. And where is my picture of those hot sauces? I'll find it because that's where. Colin, didn't I send it to you? Oh, wait, I found it. I'm good. Okay. So we're starting with the Howler Monkey. So this is at 600 Scoville units. Okay, so we're gonna start easy. And and we're going to go up pretty fast. Okay, and at the end, it's like we're going to be shooting into orbit. Okay, so our howler monkey, this is plate number 1. You got plate number 1? So you can take your fork. We got your fork, get your fork, and we've got our paper towels. And so I'd just grab it. This is only 600. This is only 600. Pick up and eat it.
I have to find where the sauce is, yeah.
Yeah, eat the whole thing. Oh, yeah, that's good.
I think mine might be too big to eat in one bite, so.
No, it's not. If you can dream it, you can do it. That's not bad. A little bit.
It's a little bit spicy. But
What do you think, Emily?
Yeah, it's fine.
Abby, what flavors are you getting from that one, from the howler monkey?
Not very good. But
You don't like that one very much? Why not?
The
Tell me
taste
why.
Isn't great.
Yeah, the taste isn't the best, but I like the spice.
Okay. So, my question for you guys as we get going, in what ways have your friendships really impacted the last 4 years of your lives? Can you think of like a way that your friends have helped shape you over the last couple years?
Well, I know I definitely have had my small group. Like, they're probably some of my closest friends that I have.
It's a pretty awesome small group, not gonna lie.
But I've known
not
them.
gonna lie.
But I've known them since like 6th grade.
true.
Some 5th grade. So over the 4 years, it's been a little more tame than like my high school friends.
Sure.
But they've definitely impacted me like a lot more than I would have like expected.
Yeah, for sure. Emily, what do you think?
Yeah.
Get up on that microphone, Emily. Come on. We got to make Luke want to turn you down.
All right. So, yeah, my biggest influences have probably been like my small group, like
Mm-hmm.
we were talking about, but also like my school group. And
Yeah.
it works a little bit different than most of y'all. But,
Why does it work different, Emily?
well, for my school group, I'm homeschooled. But,
Mm-hmm. There it is.
Um,
And we're not talking about your siblings.
right.
Okay,
I'm
let's
actually
we'll
talking
make
about
that point.
other people.
Other
I know
people you're not related to.
Yes.
But can be a part of God's family, like we've been talking about. Go ahead.
Well, anyway, we meet every Tuesday and talk about our school week and like get ready for the next one.
Sure.
And the people in my class for that have just really impacted me a lot. They're strong men and women of Christ, and I really look up to them. And they're hilarious, and I get a lot of my jokes from them.
For better, or for
So-
worse. Okay.
Yep.
All right. How are your mouths feeling right now? You got a little bit of the howler monkey left over in there?
A little bit.
Yeah, a little
Okay.
bit.
Okay, so I'll let you know. The next one we're going on to, I think this one's my favorite.
Okay.
Honestly, I really love this one. This one is Heartbeat Hot Sauce, and this is pineapple habanero. Hold it up. There it is. Pineapple habanero. You can find all these hot sauces on Amazon. That's where I got them.
All right.
And Karen, our church accountant, had a great time looking at these receipts, being like, "Are we opening a restaurant? What did you do?" So, all right. So this is the pineapple habanero, and this one. Okay, Howler Monkey was at 600. This one is 12,200. Okay? So, fork in hand. Here we go. Number 2. This is the pineapple habanero.
Where is it?
I think it's just all over.
Did you coat it?
A little bit. That's a good one. I like that one.
I don't think I got any of it.
You gotta keep going till you get some. Do you need some more? You need some more hot sauce?
Just like a little bit.
Okay. We can do this because we're live. Want a little more? Get some on there. Here, give me the wing. Give me the wing. It's okay. There you go.
Oh,
All right.
that's a lot. Okay.
No, it's not a lot. All right, taste now. This is the pineapple habanero. This is my favorite. What'd you think?
So I ate the whole thing thinking that I had like more sauce on it, and now I wish I would have asked for more sauce before eating the second half. So I didn't get like anything on there,
Oh, man.
but maybe I can take some of this one and get some sauce on it.
Oh, there you go. Okay,
Cross
yeah, yeah.
contamination, but
We'll do it. I'll just come around this way. This will be a little
right.
easier. All right.
so I didn't get the true experience, so I got to redo.
All right, yeah. Now try that. Try that.
Okay.
All right, what do you guys think of the pineapple habanero?
Good.
Oh, it is good,
like
right?
That one.
It's got like a real flavor to it.
Yeah.
What do you
It's not
think?
even spicy.
No.
I mean,
yeah.
I say that now, but
Right. We're going to regret all these decisions soon, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
Yes, we are.
I already regret
As
that.
as we move up, you'll be able to see kind of the spices get darker, the sauces get darker, and so you'll see where I put them. So we agreed before we begin that we would all take a bite from where the sauce
Yes.
is. No fake outs. So, can you guys tell me kind of in your experiences moving forward, what is a way that you have seen people or maybe you have been challenged to be authentic? kind of where you're at now, kind of on that verge of adulthood, kind of how do you look for authenticity in people? And in what ways do you see people demonstrate authenticity? They did not know the questions I was going to ask them, so they're doing pretty good so far. What do you think? Think of like someone who you know who is really authentic. What makes them authentic?
I guess not being afraid to tell the truth, even if it's something that you know the other person isn't going to want to hear, but they need to hear.
Yeah.
And that's something that I really respect, is like saying it even though it's hard, so they're not just getting what they want to hear.
Yeah.
Because that's not going to help anybody.
That's good. What do you think, Abby?
I think for me, it's more like the people who, like, you can make promises, but it's the people who, like, keep those promises and, like, build off of them.
Yeah.
Like, I know I've had some friends who, like, not necessarily promises in, like, this sense, but they're like, yeah, I want to hang out with you after, like, we graduate and stuff like that. And
Sure.
I know some people who definitely would keep that promise and would
Yeah.
keep hanging out, like, even after we're, like, across the country from each other.
Sure. Yeah, no, that is a fun thing. It's like, I'm trying to think. Luke Dermis is here. He's manning the switcher. The guy who like jumps between camera angles. Luke's doing that. Luke, are you still in contact with anyone that you graduated high school with? It's easier for you because you don't live far from your high school. Luke lives about 15 miles from where he graduated. But you got a few. Okay. Brad, what about you? Okay, Brad Wilford. He's there. Emily's dad. He's got a few. Okay. I would say probably on Facebook, yeah, I have a few that I might interact with, but they're not a lot. Not a ton. If any of you are watching right now, super duper fun. And this just got awkward, but I doubt it, so it's okay. Also had a really small graduating class. There were like 16 of us, so the odds are not good. All right, we're going to move on. Okay, this is number 3. This is the Bravado Spice Company, a.k.a. miso. This is their Ghost Reaper sauce. So it is a combination of, let's see, what do they say? Ghost peppers and Carolina Reapers, which Colin Barnes, Carolina Reapers, pretty hot. He gives a thumbs up. They're very hot. Okay, so this one, to let you know, okay, so we started with the Howler Monkey at 600. We didn't really, this a little more vinegary. That's the taste I got. I wasn't wild about it. But the pineapple habanero, very good at 12,000. So this one, we're going to go up to 116,000. Okay?
What?
Yeah. This is going to get bad real quick.
I just want to know who gave the numbers to these. Like,
look it up, like how they make the Scoville units. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. Okay, get your forks. Let's go. Number 3. These are starting to get darker. You can see I'm going the whole. I want the whole thing. Smoky. Now I feel that. How you guys doing? Feeling it start to move around? Yeah. Starts on the tongue. Ooh. Gets good when you swallow it. Feeling that, Emily? A little bit? I like this one. I like the flavor of this one. Ooh, that lingers. It
It does linger.
You feeling it a little bit?
I can feel the sweat a little bit, but
Starting to sweat? Okay.
not too bad.
Not intolerant. Emily, how you doing over there?
I mean, like, it's not too hot, but it's like moving down
Yeah,
in a
Yeah.
weird
feel that.
spot. It's just like, oh.
Yeah. Whew. Like your mouth starts watering and it just gets worse. I think I put a lot on that piece that I just
Yeah.
ate.
I know, I had like a little pool of it.
Yeah. What are some of the things that you guys look forward to as you transition? Are my eyes watering? They feel like they're watering.
Sure, all of ours are.
Yeah. As you guys look to kind of transitioning to adulthood, kind of leaving student ministry, leaving high school, what are some of the things you're looking forward to as an adult getting to enjoy? It's really warm. I'm trying not to
going
drink
away
the
at
milk.
all.
Yeah. I mean, hey, there's milk right there if you need it.
I know, but
I'm not doing it
pride.
before you do, Abby. I'm not going in before you.
Yeah, that's how I am right now. But
All right, what are you guys looking forward to?
definitely having like my own like independent part of life, like
Yeah.
being able to spend money on like what I want, like my own groceries, my own like necessities kind
Sure.
of thing.
Okay.
And then being able to manage myself and like actually feeling like I own my life. Whereas right
Okay.
now it's definitely like my parents are more controlling over it just because they provide for me. And it's nothing negative. It's
Yeah.
just
It's their responsibility
yeah,
right now.
they're
Yeah.
taking care of me.
Yeah, that makes sense. Emily, what do you think?
What was the question?
Getting a little warm over there?
A little. It's going away a little bit, but
Okay. What are you
Okay,
looking
looking
forward
forward
to kind of as
Okay.
you become an adult? What are some of those things in adulthood that you're looking forward to?
I'm just really excited to be out on my own. That sounds super fun.
Yeah?
I don't know.
Just
I
wait.
think it's just, yeah, I know.
Car payments, kid. Car payments.
Yeah.
You think it's going to be fun? Although I will say this, being able to eat ice cream for dinner, why not? You're an adult. I go for some ice cream right now. How about you guys?
Yeah.
A little bit? Do you guys think you're ready to move on?
Yeah.
Ready for number 4? All right. Colin is familiar with hot sauce number 4. On the TV on the show Hot Ones, number 4 is the game changer. It's where things take a turn. Number 4 is known as Da Bomb, Beyond Insanity. Colin, are you zooming in on this? You can't? You want to get that bottle? There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, if you see this on the shelf at a store, just keep walking. Nothing good is going to come out of this. So this is Da Bomb hot sauce. And all over this bottle, I don't know why, but it keeps saying use with dilution. But don't worry, I just put a little bit right on the wing.
Yeah.
Right on there. So this is plate number 4. This is Da Bomb Beyond Insanity hot sauce. And this one, so AKA Miso, was 116. We're not going up that much higher. This one is only 135,000.
Okay.
Sorry, I got a little sniffle there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna need to.
Can you smell it, Emily? Do
My
you smell
nose
the hot
is running
sauce?
so bad.
Yeah, I'm just gonna need to.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. All right. Here we go. Hey, Colin, I just got a text. Camera work is awesome. People are loving it. Okay, I'm getting this. I'm not going to eat this whole wing because I only put the hot sauce on the end of the wing. These I just did a little dab.
Okay.
So I'm not going to eat the whole thing, but I'm going to take a big chunk out of the end. All right, you guys got it?
Yeah.
Ready? Set? No, come on, Emily, bigger than that. Okay. Feel this one on the inside of my lips. Yeah? Abby, you getting this one?
Yeah.
Getting Da Bomb? Yeah. Woo! We're doing okay. We're still doing okay. How you guys doing over there?
Pretty good.
Not too bad yet?
A little bit more of a sweat, but
A little bit more? I was kind. I'll be
Thank
honest. If you watch the show Hot Ones, they coat the whole wing in the sauce.
That's evil.
yeah,
That's not nice.
This one lingers. Are you getting that?
there's a lot more than the last one.
Yeah, it like ramps up really fast. So, you guys feeling okay? What are some Luke is loving this. Luke's dying over there. What are some of the things you guys are nervous about as you set off?
Number 5?
Yeah, wing number 5. Good call. That's good. No, as you set off into adulthood, kind of what are some of the things that maybe you're nervous about? Doing okay. You
okay.
guys can answer the question now.
Okay, I've kind of had it pounded into me like, oh, college debt is terrible. Like, no credit cards. Like, make sure you know like how much you're spending on college, stuff like that. And so, it's like that's definitely something that I'm afraid of because it's like I want to make sure that I'm not like stuck in it all my life.
Yeah.
And like I don't know if I'll make the right decisions to help that or if I'll just make it worse.
Ooh, that's good. Okay, so you're kind of aware, like that debt thing, you don't want that hanging
Yeah.
over you. But moving forward, you kind of want to be careful how you spend that money. Okay. Is it getting hard to talk yet?
A little bit, just because
bit.
when I breathe out, it makes it worse, but when
It
I
does.
breathe it in, it makes it better.
Why
So it's
is
like,
that makes no sense.
I don't know.
Maybe out through the nose?
Maybe
Nope,
because it's
no.
fire. Well, no,
that's
oxygen.
opposite. I did it opposite. It hurts worse. Okay.
I was gonna say oxygen does, or it helps fire grow, not get rid of it. So my entire like mindset is just gone.
Emily, I can see how red your nose is from here. Is mine
No,
pretty
it's
red?
just the lighting.
Yeah, it's just the lighting. All right, Emily, what's something you're nervous about?
Oh,
Abby, you can go for that milk whenever you want.
well, I don't know.
Ooh.
Wow. I I guess maybe like choosing the wrong thing, because like it's kind of scary to look like a year ahead, or even like now.
Yeah.
It's getting really close, but
Yeah.
what am I gonna do for the rest of my life?
For sure.
It's like it's so stupid that they make us figure that out like right now.
Yeah, and I'll tell you
Yeah.
guys what. Teenagers, you guys are idiots. So
Yeah.
should not be in charge. I want to see if I can go to Facebook Live right now, see what kind of comments we're getting before we dive into number 5.
They're probably gonna say, "Hurry up and do it."
They are probably going to say that. All right, here we go. Let's look at some comments here. I got to turn my volume down. I'm going to hear myself. All right. Okay, got some Go Mustangs. Kaylee, very excited. Kaylee Barnes. Deb is watching. Shout out to the small group. All right, those are all the comments so far.
Yes,
A lot of
we got
interaction.
some
but
support.
We've got 20 people watching. So, okay. Just gonna get. There's nothing. No hot sauce on that wing. All right. Number 5.
Oh, man.
With a bullet.
This is a really bad idea.
This is a horrible idea.
Part of me thinks I just want to like down this with milk, like if it was like a pill or something, just because I feel like.
Then you'd feel it later.
Okay.
Yeah, but then at least it would like I don't know.
So
Just
we're at
milk
the
and
end.
milk.
We've made it. So on the
Not
show, they do 10,
Oh wow.
and so they ramp up. We just like shot right to the top. So this last one, this is Blair's Mega Death Sauce with Liquid Rage.
Oh gosh.
All right. But it says feel alive. Do you feel alive right now, Emily?
So alive. So alive.
Yeah. So this one, so we did, to recap, we've got, all right, 600, 12,000, 116,000. DeBomb was only 135,000, but that one, I'm feeling that one. Blair's Mega Death Sauce, ladies and gentlemen. The end of the road for us, 550,000. 550,000 Scoville units.
Oh gosh.
I'd like to phone a friend.
Yeah. Yeah. Can we get Kaylee and Deb who are watching at home? Could you guys just stop by real quick? Take a bullet for us.
Okay. All right. Kaylee says, Emily, you look like you're struggling a little bit.
Shut up.
No milk until you chew it down. You got to experience it. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Here we go. Wing number 5, 550,000. Let's go. Hold on. Hold on. A little tangy. No. How you doing, Emily?
It's okay so far. I'm waiting.
I think I'm starting to get it.
I
think-
chewed it really fast.
It's starting to come through. Starting to come through. What advice, before you drink your milk, last question. This is it. What advice would you give incoming freshmen into Central Student Ministry?
Don't do this.
No, not yet. Real answer, Emily. Come on. Sorry, I blew right into the microphone. I'm sorry.
Well,
What do you think?
I'd say small group and youth group is so fun.
So fun.
And,
You get to do fun things like this.
Yes. Yeah. It's great. Fun.
little
And there's so
warm
many
right now.
like trips and stuff that are just a great experience, but
Somehow that swallow was worse. That swallow was worse. Okay.
try to make it. Oh man.
There it is.
Okay. But don't focus on just the fun stuff.
No.
There's
No,
a
it
lot
is fun.
to learn, and it's stuff that you're going to carry with you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
So don't gloss over it.
Okay. Abby, what do you think?
Definitely.
Advice you would give incoming freshmen to student
Yeah.
ministry.
For me, it would be like get used to the people that you're kind of like growing up with to a sense, because You know, no one else is going to do crazy stuff like this with you.
Yeah.
So you definitely will grow some bonds. I know
Yeah.
I'm definitely growing some right now.
Yes.
While my mouth is on fire.
So on fire.
Yeah. But not giving in. Not
Not
giving
yet.
in to temptation. No.
Okay.
No, not for me.
Which is another great lesson.
Yes.
Christians here, don't give in to temptation. Even when your mouth is on fire and it's going to fall apart.
Yes, don't do it.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
You ready for the milk?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, wait, we actually have to drink it now?
I
was
mean,
just
not
going
if you don't want to. I'm drinking the milk.
I'm just going to
Cheers,
wait
Emily.
for it to go down.
I like chewed it on one side of my mouth, so it wasn't on my whole
Yeah.
mouth.
I can feel it on the outside of my lips.
Oh yeah.
Brad, Colin, do you guys want a sample? Do you have a sample? What sample do you want to give your dad? You've got Colin. What sample do you
Number
want?
five. Number five.
Number 5. Number.
Don't block
Number
the camera. Don't
five.
block the camera. You want Mega Death Sauce? I think. Do you guys think Da Bomb was worse?
I think
the Mega Death
I think
sauce?
it spread faster.
Yeah.
Like, whereas the fifth one took longer to do.
Okay. Brad, where you at, buddy? Come
But I
on.
mean-
Your daughter, your eldest, your
go.
firstborn.
Not very much. No.
I ate the whole
All right,
thing
Emily.
because-
Emily, what sauce do you want your dad to have?
Oh, I think he's
Number
taking a
5.
chunk.
Number 5. All right. No.
Yeah, I didn't eat all of it.
I got to give you some more. Give you some more. Okay. I won't give you as much as I gave Colin, though.
Oh, wow.
This is Mega Death.
You just that was an office moment.
All right, here we go. Here we go. So Colin, our cameraman extraordinary. If you're watching on Sunday morning, Colin is operating the cameras. Brad raised Emily and many, many other wonderful children who are all his. There's so many kids in their house. I don't even know. I can't think right now. All right, you two give it up. Some
a
Mega
big
Death
guy.
sauce down the hatch. Oh yeah. There you go.
Join us.
Got to give you the prime spot.
Yeah. How's that, Colin?
It just tastes.
Definitely took way
It
too
just
much.
tastes hot.
Brad, how you doing over there, buddy?
I'm already crying.
On the bright
Colin,
side,
Colin-
it's going away from me.
What are your hopes and dreams in life?
Oh, I don't know.
To make the pain end.
I wanna. I like to be a father.
Your eyes, there are tears running down your face right now.
Maybe
Yeah.
be an aerospace engineer.
Aerospace engineering.
Yeah.
Brad, anything? Speak. Here you go, Colin. You want some of my milk? This will help.
That's pretty warm. I don't think my body likes that very much.
Brad said he doesn't think his body likes it very much. So we are so thankful that you guys watched this. Brad and Colin are now running from the room. Well, that was a good time. Thank you, ladies, for participating. Next week, we'll have another video for you guys. If you want to see us do some more hot ones, maybe we'll get some more people, because I got more hot sauce. There is no shortage of that. So thank you guys for watching. Yeah, and we will see you tonight at 7:30 on Zoom. Students, parents, if you need... Excuse me. Oh, that burp was bad. That wasn't good. That brought it all back. Hold on. If you need that Zoom link, let me know. You can shoot us a message on Facebook, text me, email me, and we will make sure you get that. So 7:30 tonight on Zoom. We will talk to you guys later. Colin's got his popsicle, and he is hurting. Luke's having a great time over there. So, all right, we will see you guys tonight at 7:30. Wave bye.